They come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud looking to change the play.
At the 47-yard line.
First down. Here's the run to Montgomery. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Texans at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that? Down.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41.
A gain of 6. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
118. Hey! Speed left.
And they'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 32. And now they'll audible to something else.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Stroud working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Lawrence will throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Bell. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Hey, Lion! This is 11. Sink break.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Bashal-Tutin. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashal-Tutin with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans nothing.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The Texans send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Think right over.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Oh, okay. 118.
Now a first carry for the fullback. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A handoff. Here's Harvey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line.
That's another Texans first down.
Harvey diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Off to Thomas on the left side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. These two teams all tied after 1. The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Take right open. Let's go. 11.
Here's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville, with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Denver. Duck.
Now Lawrence.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
In motion, there goes Bell.
30 left. 13 loop. Go. Here we go.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
All right.
Play action. Stroud now.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Here's Stroud. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a lane slow and materializing there as they get maybe a yard up to the 45. In motion, there goes Bell.
Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
11, Agate. Go.
Tootin fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Hey, go. Darn, here we go.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. Bayshore Tootin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to move back in front. Point after, right down the middle.
lead is now 14-10.
14, Texans 10. Canton Middle taking on the Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Stroud looking to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 17 on the pickup there. The Texans also get a new set of downs. Harvey now on 1st and 10. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
This 2nd and 4.
19 Texans. 18. What's that?
Now Stroud.
Jaguar pressure and Jaguar sack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Here we go. 19. Uno. 19 Texans. Look the high. Whoa.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Why Tony? On the quick, right? 18. Look the high. Buggy. Red.
Stroud now on 4th down. And he is going to have a Texans first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Boy.
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say they punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. And this one nearly intercepted. Now we might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass throw.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
He's airing it out for Williams.
That is incomplete.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.